Norris Nuts Fashion. We design this with passion. Norris Nuts Fashion.
Wait a second. Do you think we're just testing some ordinary recipes? Oh, no. We're testing viral TikTok recipes. How this is going to work is you and me are going to be testing 3 viral TikTok recipes. And at the end of each recipe that we make, we're going to be judging the recipe on how good does it taste? How hard was it to make? And was it worth the hype on TikTok? So come along, let's start cooking. I gotta get the bowls out. I'm back with a bowl. What are we gonna do with this bowl? The first viral TikTok recipe we are making is something that's going viral now. Baked oats. Blending oats and some ingredients together in a blender, putting it in the oven, and voila! It looks like cake. These are the ingredients you will need to make these baked oats. And as you can probably guess, by the chocolate and the cocoa powder right here, we're making chocolate baked oats. So excited to try it with you. I'm so excited. 45 grams of rolled oats. And you can also use quick oats. Move the bowl out of the way so you can put your scale there. 45 grams of oats going in. Okay. I just said K a lot then. I just said it again, what's wrong with me? Time for some baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. This will make it rise in the oven.
I mean, it is called baking powder. What else would you expect it to do?
1 tablespoon cocoa powder. Let's get you in there, okay? In there. Go now.
I don't want to go in there.
The cocoa powder is not going in the bowl. I'm gonna have to do an animation to make it go in the bowl. 1 tablespoon cocoa powder, now in the bowl. Now that animation was really hard, so I really hope you enjoyed it. 60 milliliters of milk. I'm actually gonna use a scale to measure out the milk because I wanna get a measuring cup dirty since I hate doing the dishes. So this is a healthy breakfast, so I'm using light milk. 60 grams of milk. Right, it's gonna go up pretty fast, so I might turn the camera off just so I can focus on the milk because we really can't remove milk. Oh, I did 61 grams. No! 1 egg. Quite a good recipe, but will it taste good? We don't know yet, and that's the whole point why you probably want to make this, is for the taste. Make sure you give the video a like. Okay, come on. If I do a one-handed crack, no eggshell. Alright, I didn't get any eggshell, so you know, you make sure you promise. To finish off this baked oat recipe, which has been really easy so far, we've got to add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Or was it 1? Let's just do 2 anyway. Who cares? So this is probably one of the worst viral TikTok recipes that I've selected out of our 3. That's why I did it first, because we're gonna save the best for last. Now since I'm blending these baked oats with a sick blender, I'm just gonna try and give this a little bit of a mix before I blend it up and make it look like a cake batter. You can use a normal blender or a small blender, but I just didn't want to clean it.
You probably can tell by now how much I hate cleaning.
I'm so excited to see how this is gonna turn out. I bet you are too. Also, another tip from Socky, if you want to do less dishes, mix with the measuring spoons. I probably should make a whole clip on Norris Nuts clip on my how to do less dishes. Comment down below if you want me to do that. I forgot something. We need to preheat the oven. Fan force to 175 degrees. Giddy up, horsey! I want to show you this. And as you can see, the mess it kind of made with the stick blender. You're meant to bake the oat batter in the oven in a ramekin. But we don't have ramekins here. Ooh. But lots of people are saying if you don't have ramekins to make the baked oats, you can just use a muffin tin. These oats look pretty good. It wouldn't be complete without some chocolate chips. Put your baked oats in a preheated oven at 170°C. Oh my goodness, they look like muffins. Are you kidding me? They look like cake. Oh my goodness. We have made the first viral TikTok recipe. Now we have to judge it on how does it taste? Was it easy to cook? And was it worth the hype on TikTok? I am so excited to try this. I just sliced one in half so you can see the inside. And look at that. Pretty moist. How easy was this to make? A 10 out of 10. Let's see how it tastes, my favorite part. Why does it taste like cake? Oh my goodness! The taste for this is like a 10 out of 10. Is it worth the TikTok hype? Yes! 10 out of 10 it is! I give these TikTok chocolate baked oats 9.5 out of 10. The next viral TikTok recipe we're doing is, drumroll please, the omelette egg sandwich that went ballistic on TikTok. As you can see, they just put eggs in a pan that are already mixed in, bread slices on top, and they just fold it together and put yummy toppings in. To make the TikTok egg sandwich, we will be needing a pan. Now we could just, you know, move the pan aside, get a separate bowl, extra dishes, but since I hate doing dishes, we're gonna crack the eggs and mix them in here. We will be needing flour. Well, we don't need flour. I must have accidentally wrote that down. That's okay. Place 3 eggs and a dash of milk in a bowl or the pan you are using to cook them. So what are the downsides of not using a separate bowl? Because we can't use any metal utensils in here. So I'm just gonna use this mini spatula to, you know, just break up the eggs. Out of all the TikTok recipes I picked, this is only my second favorite. So what's my favorite? I bring you over to the stove because we now need to start cooking this, you know, get away from it. You're in the egg. Oh, get out. Disgusting. First thing we gotta do is dump the bread in the egg, leaving a little gap in between, and then simply flip it onto the other side so both sides of the bread are coated in the egg. Now this egg sandwich is finally starting to cook. As you can see, there's like a couple of bubbles on the side. Right, this is the part I've been dreading, flipping it over, because the egg is definitely cooked. Oh my goodness, can I do this? I don't think I can. I'm also gonna hold the camera while I flip this, because I so badly want you to see this. Here we go. Oh! Oh, I did a whole one, I did that! So my toppings for the viral TikTok egg sandwich is just like this cheese mix. I didn't grate it this time. I just want to like pre-shred. So I'm just gonna flip one side to the other cheese side. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing this? Right, it's ready. I'm gonna use the same plate I used for the TikTok baked oats because I want to do less dishes. Wow. Very nice presentation. What do you think? How easy was this thing to cook, you ask? I think it was a little hard. So probably about a 7 out of 10 for how hard it was to cook. Oh, look at that. Let's take a bite. This is amazing. But I think what I forgot to add is a bit of salt and pepper. So I give this about a 9 out of 10 for the taste. Is this recipe worth the TikTok hype? Well, I think yes, because it is a very convenient way to make a cheesy egg sandwich. Overall, I give this recipe about an 8 out of 10. It is time to make the viral TikTok pancake cereal! Gee whiz, I'm so excited to try this. Here are the ingredients we need for the pancake cereal. I'm just gonna go quickly grab them. I'm so excited to try this one because I've always wanted to make it because, you know, we've probably seen it all on TikTok. It just went massive through the roof. 125 grams of plain flour. Now we need to add half a teaspoon of baking powder. And I actually have a bit of a theory why I think this recipe went big on TikTok. So as you know, these are tiny pancakes and you're meant to put them in a bowl and eat them like cereal. But this will take forever. Well, I think why it went so big is because when the recipe came out, everyone was in quarantine and lockdown. And since people were a little bored just in their houses, they thought, hey, they're just making tiny pancakes. I should do this. It'll take forever. I'll be entertained. That's why I think it went pretty big. Because everyone just wanted something to do. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Mix it together. And for our last dry ingredient, we just need 2 tablespoons of sugar. 150 milliliters of full cream milk. Now let's crack in 1 egg and then this easy yet delicious pancake recipe for our pancake cereal is done. Give the eggs and the milk just a quick whipping. Let's just add all that egg and milk mixture. I wonder how these mini pancakes are gonna taste. Like, what do you think? Now we're gonna put it in a piping bag so then we can get those nice little pancakes. Pour the batter into your piping bag. You can even use a squeezy bottle. A perfect amount of batter. It literally just fit my cup. Is my piping skills good enough to make sure it turns out perfect? Okay, I got a little dot. Here we go, let's pipe it. going terrible. These cereal pancakes are starting to bubble on the top. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to show you this one. Are you kidding me? They look like mini pancakes. It's time to try the third and final viral TikTok recipe, pancake cereal. We gotta judge it, remember? And what we gotta judge it on? Now this time you're gonna say it. Ready? You gotta say it. Ready? We're gonna judge it on? It was actually really fun to make. As long as you have like a piping bag or squeeze bottle, you can get perfect little fluffy square circles. Now we gotta try it, and everyone tries pancake cereal with maple syrup because it is cereal and maple syrup will be our milk. Oh, la la dee, la la da. We're gonna try probably the biggest recipe ever on TikTok. Cheers. It's like I know everyone says it, but it's actually true. Eat the pancake in cereal mode instead of on a plate. It just tastes so much better. Catch me knuckles.